Welcome back to another episode of TheShonenTable. My name is Manuel.
I'm Gafar.
And we're going to give you our top 5 ranking of our weekly anime watch list.
Absolutely, let's get to it.
Ikuzu!
We rank the best anime episodes of the week. What's yours?
My number 5 this week is Frieren. We finally reached this demon arc. So finally, Frieren's got some serious tone to it. It's finally changed into something more mature, more serious, and that's what I like. So, from the jump, we got demons, 3 or 4 demons just fighting, wiping out a village, and they were pretty tough. They looked like top tier demons, and they were so bad that they had to call up some first class mages to come save their asses, but they only come the next day. So we got introduced to this new first class mage, some red-haired guy, and he was pretty cool. I liked him, man. I can't lie. Like, he was a pretty cool character, and he was from that village. So these are his people. He claimed that he had no association, or he didn't feel anything bad for the village because he was trying to be a tough guy. But everyone around him sensed that this guy was holding in a lot of emotion. Even Frieren, when she finally popped up, she said, "Yo, I feel so much bloodlust from you. I thought you were a demon." You know, Frieren is actually a serious episode this week. Finally, we got to move into this nice and weighted demon arc. Let's get to it.
My number 5 is My Hero Academia. Aizawa erased the MC. Eraserhead, Aizawa, has become the main character of the show. We get to see who and what and why he has become to the Eraserhead that we now know him as. He is now in a David v Goliath kind of battle. He's a student in this flashback. He's not a pro hero, and he has to go up against this huge monster who absorbs everything and unleashes that at the opponent. So we get to see his inner monologue whilst he's fighting about how tactician he is, and I love that part because it's like, oh, I need to deflect this attack that way in order so the civilians don't get harmed. This was pretty cool because it kind of mirrored Deku's inner monologue, and that's what it reminded me of. This flashback was important to Aizawa's character development. So we see how Aizawa did not believe in himself. It was his friend Shirakumo, the cloud guy, who turned into a Nomo later, is the one who instilled belief into Aizawa. So he was only able to defeat this monster once his friend gave him belief in it. However, at the end of the episode, his friend passes, he dies. And we see the impact of this death onto Aizawa. We see how his character went from like a friendly student who was kind of hesitant, he was kind of idealistic, to a hero, to a pro hero. Is basically he just loves efficiency and responsibility, and he kind of detaches himself in order to not get into any emotional relationships.
My number 4 this week is My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Give Eraserhead his flowers, man. So in this episode, we see Aizawa fight against one giant Godzilla-looking frog-type villain who has the power to absorb and amplify and then shoot back any sort of attack. I did not think Aizawa had the capabilities of touching this villain at all. I was thinking, where the hell is All Might? I was screaming that throughout the whole episode. Where the hell is All Might? Like, you need All Might for this, but no. Eraserhead soloed that giant thing, literally amplified its powers, smashed him in, and then, yeah, it was actually pretty cool. Stabbed him in his eye. Nah, man, give Aizawa his flowers. Eraserhead for the win. Definitely number 4 this week.
My number 4 this week is Hell's Paradise. Backstories and backshots. Whoa. Whoa. So question, how are these Tensons going to get defeated? They both merge into one, Talfa and whoever Fa, and they both have 2 different attributes. So this is frustrating because Fuchi and Chobe both have the hindering one. One's got metal and one's got wood, right? Something like that. So they can defeat them. However, when can they attack? Do they need to time it correctly when the correct Tenson is in the lead and then take their shot? Or do they both just need to slice at the same time, kind of how like it was in Demon Slayer against the Upper Moon 6? How it's going to work, I don't know. But what was funny about this episode was the fact that Chobe, he was going through a mad thing trying to defeat this Tenson, and then Dragon just at the back just giving him shit after every single time. And yeah, nah, that made me laugh throughout the whole way.
My number 3 this week is Hell's Paradise. My nigga Dragon teaming up with Bakugo. What? In this episode of Hell's Paradise, my nigga Dragon is carrying the Isemon in this fight, but he can't kill the Tenson that they're fighting because he's the opposite. He's not the hindrance for this person, but the Isemon is. So he grows some balls, grabs the girl behind, and then tells my guy Dragon to chop her and not try to chop him. Teased him a bit, and then he said, you know what, fuck this. And he's done it with absolute precision, chopped her in half, and then she cried wolf, and her brother came and got involved and stuff, and they combined. So yeah, Chobe and Dragon have to team up to fight this guy, and it's gonna be a good episode next week. Big setup, love it.
My number 3 this week is Fire Force. They're never going to get away from these fan service allegations, are they? So Fire Force just released a 9.9 rated anime, in my opinion, when they were merging the lines between anime and reality. Like, it was a crazy episode. So at the start of the Fire Force episode, we see this super ass creepy old lady, yeah? She's basically explaining how the collective public don't have their own self-identity in terms of their own thoughts. They see whatever the collective masses have as an idea, and they would be swayed with it and take that as their own ideology. Rather than thinking in what they personally believe in, they'll just look at what the masses say and then they will believe it in themselves. She also linked it to social media, and I see these effects because they're basically saying you're getting told what to like and what not to like. And I do see these psychological effects in reality as well. So I do agree with some of it to some degree. Now, this episode could have been number 1 for me easily. However, the latter part of the episode was just full-blown fan service. It was fan service throughout the whole rest of the episode, and it makes you forget about the most thought-provoking attributes of the whole first entire part of the episode. Like, bro, what a waste. Like, bro, that pissed me. Why are you going to put both of those two together in one episode? At least, like, put the start of the Dragon Beast Arthur fight in there to keep the same tone throughout the whole episode. And that episode genuinely could have been like a 9.9 between just by putting a real-life human in there at the start of the ep. Like, bro, it's a mad thing, man.
Our number 2 this week is JJK.
Judge, jury, executioner! Higurama has a valid crash out, and we see this how through his backstory the justice system is just failing. A guy got a life sentence with no new evidence. How does that make any sense? This guy starts banging his gavel like a Cherokee drum, and he's trying to impose his own justice.
I like this Higurama guy, I can't lie. So we see his backstory. He's a lawyer, and he's obviously trying to prove innocence of people that are in a failed system where the legal system is so corrupt. From the start, they were never going to win. He takes in that negative energy, and out of nowhere, he becomes one of the strongest sorcerers in the culling games. He gets a domain, but anyway, cool. So Yuji needs to now try and talk to this guy, and he doesn't want the culling games to stop. He wants to treat it like an experiment. So I feel him because obviously the legal system is letting him down. He said innocent people are dying anyway, so let me just see what's happening here. So Yuji has to throw some hands with him. But this guy basically backs out a domain expansion straight away. Who the hell does that, bro? Like, what the fuck? Not even a warm-up. No, straight bang. Like, he needs to meet Megumi.
Yeah, I like that about him because I didn't even know. Whoa, like, he's a new sorcerer and he bust out a domain expansion.
Bro.
But in terms of his philosophy, I can't be mad at that. But what I want to ask you, what's Kenjaku cooking up? Who did he go meet?
Oh, yeah.
Are they sorcerers? Or are they government officials?
I think they're humans, bro.
If they're humans, they're government officials. So how
humans,
deep
bro.
is his plan?
They were like fucking, I don't want to say it, but yeah, they were like
politicians or some sort of kind of vibe.
politicians,
UNESCO kind of,
like
UNESCO,
Trumps
you know what I
and
mean?
that, and Epstein's and that, yeah.
Dumb man over there. So what's going on over there?
Mad. Our number 1 this week is Fate, Strange Fate.
London's finest.
Jack the Ripper. Insane.
This has been the only episode in terms of a cinematic feel that has made me feel in awe the way Lord of Mysteries has. No other anime has done that apart from Fate this episode. What a spectacle it was. You got Alcides, he's versus Jack the Ripper. Gilgamesh pulls up, he's versus Lionheart.
You see Jack the Ripper, I know he has 2 noble phantasms. One is natural born killers, where he can basically beat anyone. That's what he is. And he can have multiple clones, and the amount of clones he has is up to his master's power. So
Flat.
That makes sense, because I feel like Flat is like a powerful guy.
Yeah.
Super strong. So cool. He can make up to 520 clones at one time, okay? But then it changes because his second noble phantasm is called From Hell.
What's that?
So, in a 5-kilometer radius, anyone in that area who is scared, which they will be because he made that area hell, so everyone that's scared in that area, he becomes stronger. And then he also turns into a pseudo-demon. But he can't make as many clones in that area, so that's the whole point. If he activates both noble phantasms, he can only have like 200 clones. But you see all those 200 clones done to Alcides.
Yeah.
Madness, explosions, Gilgamesh and Arthur fighting. I mean, oh my God. This is gonna be a big one, 100%.
I always wondered, what can Jack the Ripper do? What can Jack the Ripper do against Alcides and Gilgamesh and this other girl? What can he do?
I thought he was gonna die, bro.
But he showed us what he can do, bruv. He can hold a light to them. Fair enough, he's not against an actual servant, he's against a deity kind of level servant.
No, this guy was nuts.
Alcides is crazy.
Crazy.
Like the way Jack the Ripper attacks is kind of like Scarlet Witch. He's very offensive, very relentless, and it's very, what's it called?
Promiscuous.
No, sporadic. He's very sporadic in how he attacks. A bit awkward, but yeah.
He's definitely aura farming. I actually like Alcides, I can't lie. The way he grabbed him by his face and he was like, yeah, you're actually worthy. let me steal your fucking noble phantasm. Aye, and he just took it, and then that's the end of the episode. Oh, I can't wait for the next one.
And you know what? I don't care about whatever the ratings are. This episode was number 1 this week. I don't care.
That was like a 9.8 minimum episode. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, I'll happily give it, 9.5, 9.6.
9.8, man. Easy.
If this is your favorite anime, you're predictable.
If your favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z, you're probably an old head. You're caught in that nostalgia.
If your favorite anime is One Piece, you got no idea about power scaling. Power levels.
Okay.
Yeah.
If your favorite anime is Bleach, you're probably one of those edgy guys. Probably like at the back of the party, talking to themselves and stuff. I don't know.
If your favorite anime is Samurai Champloo, yeah, it's on here. You think you're dark and edgy because it's not a mainstream anime. Nope, predictable, we see through.
If your favorite anime is Seven Deadly Sins, you need help.
If your favorite anime is Code Geass, you're not better than everybody. You're not better than everybody. Just watch your shit and go home, yeah?
If your favorite anime is Demon Slayer, you're probably new to this.
If your favorite anime is Solo Leveling, you've got 0 XP to chat to me, yeah? Respect the ranks up above you, yeah?
If your favorite anime is Naruto, then you're doing everything correct and you're a
Hell
gangster.
yeah.
You're a bad man in these streets.
That's about yo. If your favorite anime is Hunter x Hunter, let go of the past, my friend. It's not finished.
It's never coming back either. Fuck it all.
And you're living in hypotheticals. Yeah?
If your favorite anime is Mushoku Tensei, then bro, you need help. That is disgraceful. What is the most traumatic moment in anime for you?
Straight up, Karen Uzumaki from Naruto. Her backstory is crazy.
Dark.
They used her mum for her healing abilities. They would bite on them and then recover full health. She's basically in a little like a battle platoon. They used her mum around all the soldiers, bro, passing around. She's got bite marks on her neck, her arms, her legs. Yeah. She dies in front of Karen.
Madness.
Karen gets then used. She's a 12 or 13-year-old, not even hit puberty. And they're just biting on her every single way without consent, bro. Like, for me, when it's with a female, that's dark. What about you?
It has to be the Guts. It has to be Guts and Griffiths. That was one of the hardest things I actually probably had to watch. You know what I mean? Like, I nearly didn't finish it. Like, I probably know people that couldn't even like watch the whole thing. But even the moment like he's just watching it and she's telling him, don't look. And he's there, wide open, blood in his eye, and he's looking at, oh, madness. One of the most traumatic things I've ever seen, 100%.
My next one would be Corazon from One Piece.
Darkness.
My guy Corazon. He infiltrated his brother's crew. He protected Law until the very end. He put a silence bubble on him and he smiled for one of the first times. When he died with the blood of his neck, the whole thing about it was he was a double agent. He was a double agent for the Navy. That was peak. And even just Dressrosa in a whole, what those civilians went through, they became puppets. And then they had to, their family, their memories were erased. They didn't know that their dad was whoever. But their dad was right there. He was just a toy soldier. Looking at him, interacting with his family, but his family doesn't even know it was them. That, for me, Dressrosa and Corazon, has to be up there.
Another traumatic moment would be, of course, recent Kuma's backstory. Oh my goodness. So I nearly didn't make it through this whole part of One Piece. Like, it was that bad. Like, seeing his dad, his mum, just getting, and then him going through slavery as a kid, and then busting out, and then he's like a revolutionary, and then like raising Bonnie, who's not even his child. Oh my God.
It was a celestial.
And then like we see everything that we see, like, so Bonnie finds out everything and feels so bad for Bonnie and stuff. Oh.
She sees it through her dad's POV.
Trauma. Absolute trauma.
How did that make you feel?
Bro, I don't want to remember.
I was raging, bro.
I was sad, man.
Saturn.
Oh, it was Saturn, innit? He was a demon.
Saturn, bro.
Saturn's a
punching.
demon. He got smoked though.
Twice, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Twice.
Actually got smoked.
Who do you think has the worst anime fan base?
One Piece.
Why?
I'm part of that fan base, and we are the Jehovah's Witness of anime. If you don't watch One Piece, then there's something wrong with you. And if you watch One Piece and don't like it, then there's something wrong with you.
I'm going to do another big three. I'm going to say Bleach, yeah? Because any little detail that happens in Bleach, fan base is going to say, Bleach inspired this and Bleach inspired that. If a guy has ginger hair, Bleach inspired it. If he has a black robe, Bleach inspired it. If he has a sword, yeah, Bleach inspired it. No, we fucking did it, bro.
Another fan base would be DBZ. Again, I'm there. And they always think just Goku can just beat everyone, and that's the solution to every anime. Goku solos. Goku solos. No, bro. Goku does not solo everyone. Majority, yes, but not everyone.
Name me a character.
Anos, Voldigold,
Oh.
Hyjin, millions and thousands of other people in novels and stuff. Don't worry about it, man. But yeah, broaden your minds.
Solo leveling. You guys do not have the XP to be in these conversations, yeah? Sung Ji-woo is strong, but the anime is not up there like every other anime. It might be your favorite one, but just have some respect when it comes to other animes, brother. Chill out, man. And also, stop making it win these fucking award ceremonies, bro. There's other animes like Lord of the Mysteries that deserve to win certain awards. So chill out on that rating stuff, man.
Naruto fan base, yes, we are very toxic. We don't like Naruto losing, and we power scale wrong here and there. Cool, we get it. But it is what it is. That's my guy Naruto, and he raps Luffy any day of the week.
My Hero Academia fans, you're right. In the mind,
That is dark.
you shipping Bakugo and Deku and shipping this guy and that guy when it was nowhere in the story, any correlation whatsoever, that they were doing a thing. What's going on through your mind?
You guys ruining that stuff. You guys need to stop.
Yeah, a lot of people, because of the shipness that you guys are doing, a lot of people are shying away from it. The anime is amazing. The anime is good. Keep your thoughts out of it. Do you know what I mean?
Keep it to yourselves. Thank you for watching another episode of the Shonen Table. We're going to see you guys next week.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Ikuzo!